Okay, this one's going to be interesting. Hopefully we can make this one come up a treat. So let's see if we can make this one a good one. Enlargement wise, this will be a challenge. And position wise. So we're just going to rattle through the features. Don't know how it's going to look as a negative. It's got a lot of black in it, which could prove challenging. So I'm going to reverse it. And I wonder what background colour we're going to give it, if we're going to give it a background colour. I'm going to add red. And the hue, we're going to leave. Going to cool it down, see what happens. And the colour balance, I'm hoping red will turn to blue for this one. I think the black is going to stay in the middle, and enlargement wise is going to be a challenge. So let's just, I wonder if we're going to add a background colour for this. So we're going to add red, and this one's going to be enlarged. So we're just going to get it. What we're going to get, it is happy birthday with a bunch of roses on it. So we're just going to copy the roses. We're going to skip the happy birthday for a change. We're just going to line it up just like that with the edge. And it looks like we can enlarge it 200% horizontally, and vertically is going to be a bit of a challenge. So we're just going to push it against the edge. It's a little bit awkward. Anyway, I think the horizontal shouldn't be too fiddly, but the vertical is going to be a bit of a challenge. I think the vertical is going to be higher or lower than 200. That's a good question. So the vertical is going to be 170 in this case. See if we successfully get it first go. It'd be nice. Okay. Here goes. Roses. Yeah, let's see how the roses look. See if we've made them come up a treat. Well, what can we say? Size-wise, we fucked it. And also, it's wishy-washy. Yuck. I hate wishy-washy. So I'm wondering if we got to change the height or the vertical. So we're going to get the vertical, and we're going to probably enlarge it 180, and the horizontal, I think we're just going to set it on close. But the red looks terrible. I don't like the red as a background colour. I think it looks shithouse. It looks absolute rubbish. So I'm wondering if we're going to select another colour that might come up more of a treat. I think magenta could be a better colour than, or maybe, I'm wondering how we're going to set this silly shitter up. Maybe the hue is too cold, so the cold hue might have made a difference. So we're just going to warm up the hue to the middle. If I remember correctly, that's where I've put it. So let's see how we go size-wise. But it looks shit. There's a lot of, I knew that this was going to be a challenge, but I didn't think it was going to be that challenging. I thought this one would be a goer, a really good piece. But yeah, that looks warmer, and we've filled the page. We've made the composition look a lot better. So that, we'll just turn it around. I think this is, it's hard to tell which way's the top. I think we can call that side the top. But it still looks shit. It still looks shit. And that's the blue colour and the hue, the tint. So it's hard to know just what hue setting we need for this. This looks shithouse. There's too much reliance on the background colour. The background colour is not doing it any real justice here. I do think the magenta looks shit. So I'm thinking we're going pumpkin. And up here we're going to see if we can improve on it. Hue. What's the hue going to be? It's going to be cooled down. We're going to cool it right down. For some reason, we're going with the cooler hue. Once again, we're doing the same shit over again. I don't think this one's going to work. Somehow this particular... Hang on, the brightness isn't set. We didn't set the brightness dark enough. So that might be what's responsible for the wishy-washy result. So we might have forgot to hit the brightness key, make it dark, because you've got to darken originals that are negative positive, generally speaking. Otherwise they just come out wishy-washy and shitty. But anyway, I don't know whether I like this one. Again, it's sort of, yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering if we're just going to call it quits. This does look shithouse, but we can't always win.